We may all see him in center field from time to time, but in right field today. This one is going to be bounced through, and that's the first big league base hit for Alan Roden.
Well, I didn't have to wait long to get his first big league knock, and you can see Mark Budzinski congratulating him. He'll throw that ball out of play. And his family is here, and the crowd understands this moment. Alan Roden is a big league hitter.
Hopefully the first of many for Roden. I didn't want anybody getting hurt on workout day, obviously. Strike three called right at the knees. The first major league strikeout for Mason Fluharty.
It's a pretty good left-handed hitter, and that's going to be his last hitter of this ball game as the skipper's coming out of the dugout.
Santander high and deep to right, and there it is. His first as a Blue Jay, and it comes right here in Baltimore. How good does that feel for him as he rounds the bases and extends the lead to 3-0.
His 82nd career home run here in this ballpark, and that's got to be a tremendous feeling. His first game back.
Don't know if Roden would ever think about trying to push a bunt for a base hit. He's swinging away here, and he has hit it out. His first major league home run. What a moment for Alan Roden. A two-run shot to give the Blue Jays the lead.
This time he tees off on the first pitch, and it's a breaking ball from Schwellenbach down in the zone, and he raked it right out of there over the Braves bullpen and right.
Boy, a no doubter too. That one sailed out of here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the batter. Vladdy has driven in the only run of the ball game. Guerrero high and deep to left field, and there it is. His first home run of the 2025 season. Boy, is that got to feel good for him as he launches it out to left to give the Blue Jays a 2-0 lead.
Instant run with one swing of the bat, and the Blue Jays certainly could use one to go up 2 on Spencer Strider.
To center field, Grisham going back, and it's over his head. And here they go. Here comes Springer. Jimenez is right behind him, and they will both score.
What an at-bat by Alejandro Kirk. His second consecutive hit, and he drives it over the head of the center fielder. And what a job of base running by Springer, and especially Jimenez.
Devin Williams out of this game, and the Blue Jays have the lead. Bound just didn't have that carry, that backspin that he seems to normally have. Here's a drive to deep center. Varsho back. And did he catch that ball? He caught that ball.
We knew Duran hit it pretty good, but it looked like he was staying in the park, so Dalton's going back right about here. You think, okay, settling under. Uh-oh.
Unbelievable.
He's with it. I mean, we said he makes highlight reel catches, but this is crazy.
So 2 on, 2 out, and here is Santander, who is 0 for 3. And it's hit to deep right field, and this game is tied. There is the moment. One that he and his teammates and these fans that they have been waiting for a while. A big hit with men on base in a big spot. And the Blue Jays have come all the way back to tie it. Got him on a slider up in the zone. A dangerous hitter retired for out number 1. And that ball is being taken out of play. That is Jeff Hoffman's 500th career strikeout. So congratulations to him. It'll be authenticated. Cora is loading the bases. Back-to-back intentional walks.
He wants Kirk.
He wants Kirk.
Because of the speed, he's got a chance for a double play here.
And remember, it's Straw behind Kirk because Straw came in for Barger. Kirk has had some good swings tonight. A home run in the 6th and a line drive to deep center in the 8th. Can he get one in the air? And it's line to deep left field, and that's a game winner. Guerrero scores. Alejandro Kirk, the hero here tonight, as the Blue Jays come back from 6 runs down to win it by a score of 7-6. The batter is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This would be a very interesting conversation to listen in on. And this one hit to deep left. And gone! What an at-bat by And he turns one around and crushes it to left. A 3-run home run to put the Blue Jays on top. Jimmy Garcia is up in the pen, so they wanted Tate just to get out of that inning as Santander lifts it high and deep down the right field line, and it is gone. A solo home run to deep right, number 5 on the season for Santander to break the tie.
Santander, boy, he needed that. The ball club needed that. A solo home run here in the 8th to break the tie.
Here's Ben Williamson with a fly ball center field, deep. And jumping, and it is... He's got it! He's got it again!
Gausman's gotten some good defensive support here tonight. And look at this effort by Varsho. He's right to the wall, goes straight up, and hauls it in.
He is something else.
The reigning Gold Glover.
And a base hit into right field! In comes Varsho, and Ernie Clement wins it for the Blue Jays. What a moment for him, and what a ball game here this afternoon. As the Blue Jays, who are held to just 1 hit into the 8th inning, find a way to tie it in the 8th buck and then win it in the 9th.
Well, I tell you what, that's one of the best games the Blue Jays have played all season long. They got tremendous pitching out of their bullpen.
Here's Varsho. Deep to center. Dalton Varsho with his 4th career grand slam, and it's an even dozen now for the Blue Jays.
What a great game for the Jays. They got a tremendous start from Kevin Gausman. They had some timely clutch hitting early on, and they take advantage of some very shoddy defense by the Padres.
Through the left side, a base hit. And Nathan Lucas walks it off. Another big moment for Lucas, a game winner in the bottom of the 11th. The Blue Jays win it, sweep the series, get over 500 as they win an absolutely terrific ball game here today. They lost the lead, Buck, and then they just kept coming back, and they find a way to win it. Fly ball, left field, deep. Comes off the bench and hits a 2-run home run here in the top of the 9th.
Talk about a much-needed hit. Bo goes deep, his first pinch hit of his career, and it's a big one. A 2-run home run here in the 9th.
Springer hits another one to deep center. His 2nd home run of the game. Both times on the first pitch of the at-bat. And the 4th home run of the afternoon already for the Blue Jays makes it 7-5. His 25th career multi-home run game. And he's hit it hard to deep right. And it is gone! What a series for Addison Barger. His 3rd home run in as many games. This one gives the Blue Jays the lead.
Once again, Addison Barger gets a pitch right out over the plate. It's a first pitch fastball. And he gets around it and gets it in the air.
So now it's up to Alejandro Kirk. Of course, Kirk catching Romano a ton over the last several years. Fastball hit high and deep right center. And off the wall, and the Blue Jays win it. Alejandro Kirk has done it again. He delivers a game-winning hit off of Jordan Romano in the bottom of the 9th. And the Blue Jays win it 2-1. And a high fly ball to deep left. Did he get enough? He did! His 2nd home run in as many games. And the Blue Jays are back on top.
And he gets the bat head out, and once he do, gets it in the air. It's what he does best this season.
He's now got 5 home runs in his last 9 games and 10 on the season. Fly ball, high and deep. Right center field, it's gone! Jonathan Clase has tied the game.
He's got a little bit of Ketel Marte in him with that load, and just look at the beautiful swing. It's just connected. It doesn't look rushed. And that's hard to do, folks, when you're facing triple digits, but he was locked in that entire at-bat.
Swing and a line drive, right field, moving back toward the fence. Kepler, he leaps, and it's off his glove, down on the warning track. Coming in to score, Ernie Clement up to third, goes Alan Rodin, and keep that baseball. Will Robertson has his first major league hit, and look at how excited his family is.
Yeah, it's a beautiful swing off the left-hander's bat. Congratulations, Will Robertson. Look at the family. Yes, way to go.
Bo doubled before Guerrero singled him in the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. We are tied. Big fly for Bo Bichette. And with one out in the bottom of the 9th, we got a new ball game in downtown Toronto.
That's why you want your best hitters at the top of the order. Right on cue. The lineup turns over. It's Bo Bichette against the closer for the Diamondbacks. And he ties it up with one swing. It's always the challenge when you throw the same-sided changeup or a split. A lefty to a lefty or a righty to a righty. If it comes down and in, and the hitter's out front because you're 97 with your other pitch, your fastball, square it up.
Swing and a high drive, right field, way back. The Blue Jays win the game. Addison Barger, the hero tonight for Toronto, as the Blue Jays go back-to-back to walk off the Diamondbacks at home.
Vladdy drove in 3 tonight, but the big swings come late. It's Bo Bichette and Addison Barger back-to-back for the comeback kids.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep right field, moving back, Grichuk turns at the wall, it's gone. A 2-homer game for Alejandro Kirk. Both of them the opposite way, and the Blue Jays chip into the deficit now 9-2.
Loaded, 2 down. And a high fly ball to deep left center field. It's gone! A grand slam for George Springer. And that 2-run lead is now up to 6. It is 10-4 here in the 8th.
I'm not sure sometimes what opposing pitchers and catchers are thinking. I just got it out of my mouth, that the changeup that he fouled off.
And a high fly ball to left center field. It's going, and it is gone! What a scene here at the Rogers Center. George Springer with a grand slam to blow it open.
Second home run of the day for George Springer, and he got a fastball center cut. Luke Weaver, he had to enter the middle of the zone, and George put it in the seats.
Here's Davis Schneider, who's got a big hit in this game, a 2-run homer in the first. He's also flied out twice, and he lifts this one to right center. It is gone! A 2-home run night for Davis Schneider, and it is 9-7.
He's been watching Tim Hill go to work, and he's been going to work with a lot of sinkers. What do? You go up looking for a first pitch sinker, and he got it out over the plate and absolutely drilled it into the right center field seats.
Now George Springer, who as mentioned has already homered in this game. And Springer drills it to deep left center. And he's done it again. Series George Springer has had against the Yankees.
Bunt laid down by Clement. Off the mound to field is Bachman. And the Blue Jays will win it! The Toronto Blue Jays have won 6 in a row.
You ever feel like everything you do just happens to work out for you? That's the feeling right now for Toronto. I mean, it's a sacrifice bunt. You could see it unfold with Bachman. trying to get the baseball, and he just launched it down the right field line.
So 2 outs, and it's Addison Barger. And it gets into right, and the Blue Jays will win it. Addison Barger with a base hit into right field, and the winning streak is 7 as they beat the Angels in extra innings for the 2nd game in a row. The 3rd walk-off hit for Addison Barger, and that RBI single proves to be the winning hit for the Blue Jays.
First pitch to Guerrero is hit in the air, right center. It's down for a base hit. Hit 1,000 for Guerrero as Springer goes around to 3rd. And the Blue Jays will look for that baseball. Severino looking to toss it away, and the Blue Jays urgently trying to get the ball back. And they will. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has his 1,000th career hit.
Now Bo Bichette deep in the hole. It's short, and it's off the glove of Henderson. And we'll wait to see how they score it. If it's a hit, it'll be 9 consecutive hits for Bichette and a new franchise record. And it is. They have given him a base hit. So Bo Bichette is 4 for 4 tonight after going 5 for 5 yesterday.
And now Bo Bichette rips one. Center field and deep. Going back Doyle at the wall. It is out of here! Another home run in this game for Bo Bichette. A 3-run blast, and it's 13-1 for the Blue Jays in the 7th. Hit deep, right field, into the night sky and the upper deck at Coors Field. My goodness, a towering shot from Varsho, the Blue Jays' 3rd homer of the inning. It's 7-2.
Last night's home run was a changeup down in the zone.
I guess in theory Warren Schaefer could. I don't know if he wants to, as Schneider hits it high in the air, deep center field, back to the wall. It is gone. A 3-run homer for Schneider, a multi-homer game for him. 454 feet out to center off of a Rockies catcher in Austin Nola.
And here's a swing and an absolute belt to left. Gone! Ernie Clement on the first pitch he sees puts the Blue Jays back on top.
How about the Blue Jays in this performance today? Ernie Clement hit a home run in a game in last night's game, a blowout game. It didn't have an impact. Well, you talk about an impactful hit right there. How about Ernie Clement hitting the first pitch in the top of the 9th to give the Blue Jays the lead again?
In the air to left center and well hit. Gone! On an 0-2 pitch, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hits his 20th home run of the season, and the Blue Jays have taken the lead.
And what a terrific at bat. So he said that these big boys are supposed to step up, and he did.
Strauss hit another one to deep left field. His 2nd home run of the afternoon. What a day for Miles Straw. 2 homers and 5 RBIs already in this one. It's his first career 2-home-run game. 5 RBIs is a career high, and this game is in the 3rd inning. Here comes pitch 10. And it's another high fly ball to deep left field, and George Springer has done it again. Remarkable.
It is.
445, even longer than the one he hit in the 2nd inning.
You go, young man. What an at-bat by Springer. You go back to that hanging breaking ball that he missed and fouled into the seats down the 3rd baseline. Then he gets a piece of the changeup, and no doubter.
And he hits another one. This is hit a ton. 2nd home run of the ball game for Davis Schneider.
Different pitch. This time it's a curveball, but the flight of the ball didn't look a whole lot different.
3rd multi-home run game this season and of his career for Davis Schneider, and he has brought the Blue Jays back within 2. As now this one is sent to deep center. Strasback jumps. He's got it. He takes a home run away from Jackson Cherio.
A lot of highlight reel catches in center field for the Toronto Blue Jays. So often it's Dalton Varsho. He's injured. You put Miles Straw out there and you get the same results. Couple of Gold Glovers.
Well, he's had a great day. You got 3, get 4. Need one more knock.
He's hit it high and deep to right center. And it's gone! Have yourself a day, Bo Bichette. His 4th hit of the game, and the 2-run homer has given the Blue Jays the lead. 2-0 the count on George Springer, who has had a leadoff home run and then a base hit to right and came in to score. Springer's up to 304.
Get out of here, Bo. Get out of here.
Towering fly ball to left center, and can you believe it? George Springer has done it again.
This looks like one of those games where the Blue Jays hitter says, I don't care how many we give up, we're scoring more than they're scoring. 10-6 now, and Springer's had a terrific start to his night. He's been up 3 times. We're in the 4th inning. He's got 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and he scored 3 runs.
There goes Guerrero, and a ground ball to first. Straw coming home, and the Blue Jays win it. Trailing the entire night, they tie it in the 9th, and they win it in the 10th. Big plays by Guerrero, and then contact when contact was needed from Tyler Heineman, and it was enough to win the ball game.
And Vladdy is running. Walker gloves it, but he has no time to get up and make a throw. Miles Straw going on contact's going to score easily, and what a comeback win for the Blue Jays, and what an at-bat for Tyler Heineman.
0-1. Down to first. Guerrero's got it. And Kevin Gausman just threw a 2-hit shutout here this afternoon. His 2nd career shutout, his 4th career complete game, and as good a performance as this team has had all season.
Absolute dominance from the mound. They got some early runs in the first 2 runs, and from there he took it. And man, oh man, what a great opportunity for Kevin Gausman today. Sometimes your Savage, your slider will even go away from the left-handed hitters.
Comes right back with it, and he strikes out Lau on 3 pitches.
Yeah, Tyler Heineman asked for the baseball. He's going to have it authenticated because that's the first big league strikeout for Trey Savage, and they'll send it over to the authenticator and then probably return it to Savage after the game.
A special moment for him, and hopefully the first of many. The 1-0. Ground ball to second. And the Blue Jays are going to the postseason. Hoffman gets the save. They beat the Royals here today 8-5. And the Blue Jays have locked up a playoff spot this year.
Everybody in this lineup today made a contribution, and that's the way they've played most of the season.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. This is game number 156, win number 90, and a guaranteed trip to the postseason.
Kansas City, a left-hander.
And he's hit it high and deep to right. Grand slam, Dalton Varsho. The big hit they have been waiting for.
Absolutely. For Varsho, that's his 20th home run of the season, and it couldn't have come at a better time.
Huge spot early. Alejandro Kirk is the batter, hit a home run yesterday. 2-2 again. And a drive to deep left field. Gone! What an at-bat, and what a scene here at the Rogers Center.
Dalton Varsho hit a grand slam on Thursday to salvage that final game against the Red Sox. And how about Alejandro Kirk? His last 3 plate appearances, 2 home runs and a double.
That'll play. Driven to center field. He's hit it well. It's gone! Alejandro Kirk is back. And the Blue Jays lead 8-4.
He had a great start to his day. Fouled off several pitches in that first at bat when he hit a grand slam. He's got a double and a pair of home runs today.
And a ground ball fair. Guerrero to Lauer, and they've done it. Champions for the first time in 10 years.
What a great way to get it done here at home. They've had so many obstacles to overcome. A terrific outing. How about the Blue Jays bullpen? 5 1/3 innings of relief with 1 hit allowed.
Boy, what a great scene. And again, how special is it to do this at home? A guy like Trey Savage, who's got 2 weeks in the big leagues, or a guy like Barrios, or even beyond that, Max Scherzer, who's got 18 seasons in the big leagues. You know, I think back to that interview Kevin Gausman gave after his shutout, when he was asked about, you know, the ovations he was getting from the crowd as he did the post-game interview. He said, it's all we want as a player. They are sharing in this moment with 42,000 here, and with who knows how many watching from coast to coast right now, and they hope it's just the beginning.
Now, if you don't recognize what a great fan base this is and how important they are to the success of this team, you haven't seen Blue Jays baseball for a long time. These fans love this team. No matter where they're from, they travel far and wide to get here and enjoy this moment, and it has been a special, special season.
One to deep left field. He's got his second home run of the game. And his 5th the last 3 games. 1 on Saturday, 2 in game 162, 2 in game 1. He's not necessarily known for the power.
No, he's not known. He'll be known after this postseason.
And now he's got the 4th multi-home run game in Blue Jays postseason history. Vlad Jr. 5 for 6. In this division series. His last 8 games against the Yankees, he's hitting above 600.
And baby,
goodbye! Vlad Jr. strikes again! The New York Yankees outscoring them 19-1 over the first game and a half.
Man, when he hits and he's on time, it is pretty to watch.
Right. Yeah. Hook down the right field line. Judge is going back to the corner. It's gone! It's an incredible day for Dalton Varsho. Forget the single. How about 2 doubles, 2 home runs?
See, if he doesn't touch home plate right here, he gets a triple.
Give it up. Wonder how many Blue Jays have had 12 total bases in a postseason.
Man, oh man. Well, this is the matchup, right? This is all eyes on Vladimir Guerrero.
On this 2-0, he swings, and it's a fly ball to deep center field. Grisham's going back. He's done it again! Vlad Guerrero Jr. has the Blue Jays in front in the 1st inning. His 17th career home run at Yankee Stadium. Unbelievable, this guy.
Well, as soon as I spit it out of my mouth, you can't leave an off-speed pitch over the plate.
His 1-2 pitch. There it is! The Toronto Blue Jays have punched their ticket to the championship series. Going through the New York Yankees in 4 games. And again, withstanding the Yankees' best punch. The Yankees battle back in game 3, force this game 4, but the Blue Jays get right back. And for the first time in 9 years, they'll play in the ALCS.
They sure had a team effort and earned it. They statistically did all the things you had to do. And once again, they scored 5 runs, which is a magic number for them for success.
And again, we can slice and dice this any way we want, but ultimately, yeah, 5 runs in this game, 34 over the 4 games. They just, big picture, bludgeon the Yankees.
Yeah. Splitter to end it. Fitting. That was the pitch that gave the Yankees so much trouble.
Facing the top hitting team in baseball, which showed every bit of that in the division series. And on the first pitch, George Springer lights the fire. New series, same story for this Blue Jays offense. One pitch in, it's 1-0.
Yeah, that jacket, if it gets a lot of use, it's going to travel. And it's going to travel beyond this series. This one's a little bit of a shock to your system. When you're a starting pitcher on the first pitch, you give up a homer. It's like a quick wake-up call. And even though you're dejected down 3.
First pitch swinging. This ball's hit in the air to deep center field. And George Springer gets it over the wall for a home run. His extra base impact continues. Third home run of the postseason for Springer. And they've got 6.
Fastball outer third up. He was ready for it.
Well, he's edged 200 in this postseason, but all 6 hits have gone for extra bases. With a tying run at second, nobody out. The 8th pitch, a high line drive to right field. Canzone's going back. It's gone again. It's Jimenez out of the 9th spot, sparking the Jays for the 2nd night in a row. Lightning strikes twice. A jolt from an unlikely source. 2-1 Toronto.
He got a slider middle in, and he waited on it, all the while trying to keep his bat back so that he could get the head out to pull it.
Jays getting 3 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. Guerrero drives the ball the other way. Canzone's going back. He's at the wall. It's gone! Vlad Jr. strikes again with his 5th home run of the postseason. Toronto takes the run right back. That's what he does when he's at his best. Hits it hard the other way.
Yeah, he doesn't do too much, and that's what makes him such an elite hitter. And if you try to pull this pitch, it's an out.
Top of the order for the Blue Jays. George Springer at the plate.
He's in a position to tie the game up and possibly send this Blue Jays crowd into a frenzy.
High fly ball. Left field. Arozarena. Watches it go. George Springer has his Jose Bautista moment. This one deeper into the playoffs. This one could send him to the World Series.
I set him a little short. It's beyond frenzy in here.
A strike away for Jeff Hoffman and the Toronto Blue Jays. The payoff. He struck him out! And for the first time in 32 years, the Blue Jays have won the pennant! They come back in the series, they come back in Game 7, and they go from last place to the World Series.
How fitting it is that the only player, position player on Toronto who's been to the World Series is Springer. And he's the one that sent him to the World Series. They've got a couple pitchers that have had some experience, but no other position player.
And on that bad knee, it looked like it was questionable that he'd even be able to play the final 2 games of this series after he got drilled in Game 5. Barger sends a towering drive, right center field, kiss it goodbye! And Barger has connected on a grand slam to break open Game 1 and start this place shaking.
Well, he hit a fly ball, and he guaranteed his teammate was going to come up, but I didn't see a situation where his teammate might come up with nobody on. And that grand slam, wow.
Breaking ball, drilled to left center field. Pages going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall, and it's gone. Kirk has changed Game 3 with a 3-run shot.
Good high ball hitter sitting on a pitch up. He gets a high curve ball, almost as if he was sitting on it. This inning was crucial for the Toronto Blue Jays offense, and they came through in a big way.
Had not scored since the 3rd inning of Game 2. It's a home run from Kirk, his 5th of the postseason. There's a fly ball to deep left center field. Headed back there. It is gone. Vlad Jr. gives the Jays the lead. The franchise face putting the team on his back.
I'll tell you, this guy's amazing, and he's ready for everything. I mean, this is the first mistake that Ohtani has made, and he didn't get it back. And he can appreciate that because he does that to every other pitcher when he's at the plate.
7th of the postseason for Guerrero. 1-2 to Freeman. There's a dozen for Trey Savage.
Well, what this shows me is John Snyder is looking at the results more than he's looking at anything else. I told you before, you got to throw away stats and tendencies when you're in a one game where your pitcher is having a moment. Don't go to the stats when he's having a moment.
Bo Bichette was the best hitter in baseball this year with runners in scoring position. He hit .380. Fly ball deep center. Edmonds going back. The ball is going long. 3-run home run. Bo Bichette.
Breaking ball, and he was all over it.
The Jays on the board first. In one swing, Bo Bichette makes it 3-0 and chases Shohei Ohtani from Game 7.